Hello YouTube, 87 Ricer here. So, I actually sold where Knuckles is sitting. Used to be my 1987 Softail. And I just recently sold the bike. It was giving me issues and I never got them confirmed about what the issues was. It was making a ticking noise. I never did get the ticking noise resolved, and it sat for a year, maybe a little bit over a year for sure, but definitely a year. And when I last started it up, it vomited fluid from the SNS that usually sits up on the side, like over here. But it was vomiting fluid from that, so I went ahead and shut it off, and I just never retouched it. I was going to start on it as a project chopper or something that I had all these ideas for it, but then I picked up a 1987 Camaro, which you all know I call my Bumblebee. So Bumblebee took the love that I had for the Harley, and plus I was not in a I'm not in a financial standpoint to dump any money into that bike any more than what I gave for it, and it was just going to cost me a lot of money to take it to a shop regardless. So anyways, with that being said, Sonic 87 is gone to a new home. I could put the link to the description of the couple who bought Sonic 87. It was really one of those things where I know what I paid for it, and I wasn't sure what it was worth in the condition that it was in. So I told them to go ahead and shoot me an offer, and I went ahead and took it because it needed to be gone. I really didn't. It was just going to sit underneath the cover for a lot longer. But now I have Insanity, Knuckles, and I still have Olaf, my in town, and then I have Beaterbee. So that's what's going on. But I figured I'd just announce that Sonic 87's gone, and it was definitely a project bike. So he knew it before he bought it, but I knew everything that I knew about it, that I at least invested into it, and it was just time for it to go. So like I said, I had full intentions of building it, turning it into something awesome, because it was a 87, and that's the only real reason why I liked that bike. If it was any other year, I never would have touched it or even bought it. But 87 got the best of me, and that 87 just, the love for it left me. So I'm gonna go rip around on the moped. It's early in the morning. It's about 60 degrees right now, so it's gonna be a little bit of a chilly ride, but I'm gonna ride into town and get some breakfast. Join me. All right. I don't know how well the phone is gonna pick up my voice, so I'm kind of just talking really loud, really close. But got moisture on the tachometer. Can't really read what I'm doing. Moisture. It's a little chilly this morning, but it's worth going into town. I'm gonna go to this coffee shop. Gonna get me a coffee. Well, not even a coffee. I'm gonna get what they have. It's called a Funky Monkey, and it's basically chocolate, banana, strawberry smoothie kind of thing going on with it. It's almost like a. It kind of resembles Jamocha, like the Arby's Jamocha shake. It kind of resembles that, but it doesn't have coffee in it. But it does have fruit and chocolate, so I like that. And I usually get like, I'll usually get one of those scones or a cinnamon roll. It just kind of depends on. But I'm going to take you to Espresso Laine. So if you're ever in Hermann and you want to go to Espresso Laine, she is actually down on 1st Street, on East 1st Street. I actually call it the Old Main Street because it's right next, basically one street over from the river. So when you go down and you're gonna go down to the river, it's one street over from the river. Right on the corner and the doorway, right inside. If you're coming from Washington direction, coming up to the 87 Ricer Bridge, then her shop would be on the left. Oh, that fog. I don't know if you all can see it really well, but there's fog off in the distance. In a t-shirt and shorts. I'll tell you what, when I rode down, it was in the 60s in the morning, and then it flipped the switch really fast. It went from 60 in the morning to 90 real fast. And so it was a nice and then it got nice and slow. Casey's gas station. I love riding. I like being up early because I feel like if I sleep past 8 o'clock, I feel lazy. I want to enjoy my morning. I want to enjoy the whole day, not just 9 o'clock on, you know. So this weekend is the first week of Oktoberfest. You know, Saturday was September 30th. Today is October 1st. if you're coming into Hermann from this point, you're going to take a right down 4th Street. You're going to ride past 4th Street Pizza and my favorite stop, Greasy Spoon Turbulence Brewery. Yeah, I said Greasy Spoon. Wings a-blazing. Turbulence Brewery is wings a-blazing. So when I say wings a-blazing, on the front window they have Turbulence Brewery because they're actually making their own beer, in-house beer for their establishment, for their business. So you take a left at that 4-way back there, you go straight down. With my luck, it's probably going to be busy because it is the weekend of Oktoberfest. The first Sunday of October. Anyhow, this is Espresso Laine. Right here. Park it right on the line. Right on the white line. Right through that door. Road Olaf. See you when I get out. All right. Well, Espresso Laine is not open just yet. It's still early in the morning. Still early in the morning. So I'm just gonna ride Olaf to the riverfront. Check out the fog, because it's foggy. Give it a little bit of time for her to open up. And then head on over there for my drink and meal, my breakfast. The reason why I like going and paying a little extra for the coffees or the Funky Monkey or the Jamocha is because I've got this habit of when I'm not driving the truck, I don't have to spend my money at like fast food joints or Pilots and Flying J's and stuff like that where I'm driving. I can actually spend my money at a local restaurant, which helps local families run their business. And so I could go to Casey's and get a cheap coffee there, or I could go to BP and get a cheap coffee, but I'd rather pay some extra money and help a local business keep afloat and support the local business. Hermann Riverfront Park, that is 87 Ricer Bridge, coming into my hometown. Going out for a boat ride. The 87 Ricer Bridge, or if you follow me on Instagram, Crazy Good 87. That's my Instagram. I don't promote it a whole lot because I'm kind of getting out of it, but I know that the more I promote my YouTube channel, I might as well throw in my Instagram channel because I'm kind of getting off the Instagram stuff. It's just a little bit of a pain. Like, I don't like using a bunch of hashtags and stuff, especially Instagram is leaning more towards your short videos, or what you would call a reel, and I think if I'm gonna start doing Instagram, I'm just gonna go ahead and start hitting hard on promoting my YouTube channel on Instagram. But yeah, if you do want to follow me on Instagram, it's Crazy Good 87. That's CrazyGood 87. Man, beautiful, beautiful mornings. 60-degree weather in the morning. Nice foggy riverfront view. I can ride the same streets over and over. Every now and again I get a little bored, but I have this intention of, like, my brother, I know he can ride motorcycles, and I know that my other brother, Classy Common, he can ride scooters. He's comfortable on scooters. He's not comfortable on a motorcycle like a Honda Rebel, and so I've been trying to let him experience more riding time on the scooters and getting better at riding, so that way I would feel comfortable with him riding to Lake of the Ozark for Bike Fest with me next year, and really get him acquainted with riding around other bikes. Well, Espresso Laine is open, but I'm not done talking, so I'm gonna go there after I'm done talking. They did open though. But anywho, Espresso Laine. So anywho, I'm trying to get Classy Common some more riding under his belt. I'm gonna keep him on a moped because, you know, it's gas and go. You don't have to shift no gears, nothing, and it would be a lot easier for him to learn. So I'm trying to get him into that riding, and well, the other guy that I hang out with from time to time now, or that I was hanging out with, he's not really he wants to ride, but he doesn't want to ride illegally. Like, he wants to do it the right way. He wants to get his license, and he wants it under 50cc. But the only time he wants to ride a big bike is if he has his license. He wants to go about it the right way, because he's a little concerned about riding a bike without a license. And I know he can ride a bike because he's rode my Honda Rebel just fine. The first time I took him out with me riding was a couple years ago. I took my V-Star and I had him on my blue Honda Rebel, and we rode all the way from Hermann out to Cuba, Missouri, and we visited the world's second largest rocking chair. And then we rode back to Hermann, and he didn't have any issues. So I know he can ride. He just wants to ride it the legal way. So I'm not gonna go and I'm not gonna touch any more on that. He wants to ride, but he's gonna wait, and that's all. That's fine. But my brother Doug and Classy Common, they are two guys that I know I can ride with right out of the gate, and I'm trying to keep my bike option easy for beginner, so that way when Classy Common might decide to upgrade, I may have another Honda Rebel for him at that time. My brother Doug, he's actually, after he went to Bike Fest, he absolutely enjoyed it. Like, he enjoyed Bike Fest this year. It was his first time there, and he's gonna go ahead and get himself a bike by spring, and next year him and I are gonna go back to Bike Fest and camp out again, because I mean he really enjoyed it. So I'm actually gonna go into Espresso Laine now and get myself a coffee, not a coffee, a Funky Monkey, and then I'm gonna ride on back home. But again, right on this white line, that way they can park if they want. But yeah, I'm 87 Ricer. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to be notified, hit the bell notification, and if you want to subscribe to my channel, hit that subscribe button. 87 Ricer out. Peace.